righty. Welcome the Calexico City Council, Calexico Redevelopment Successor Agency, Calexico Financing Authority, regular meeting agenda for Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. Roll call.
Mayor Hodge,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Romero is absent.
Here.
Councilmember Arriola Fernandez.
Here.
Councilmember Risen. Councilmember Pacheco is absent. We have a quorum, Mayor.
All right. Any public comments?
Well, I wasn't going to make it.
Of course not. All right, then let's adjourn to closed session.
Mayor, we do have one item we need to add
Yes,
as an
sir.
urgency item to close session. The case is Lorena Lopez Aguilar et al. V. City of Calexico, Santo Tomas Incorporated, case number ECU 001168. So we can add that to the closed session part of the
Duly
agenda.
noted, it will be added.
So we'll need a vote first to add it,
We do.
and
I'll
then
make a motion that we add it.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
No, if we can take a
Opposed.
motion approving the agenda. We'll just
Excuse me?
we'll take a motion now to approve the agenda as amended.
Okay.
Even though we do that normally, the other part, we'll do it, we can do it now.
Do what now?
A motion to approve the agenda as amended. It's a little out of order because we had to add the item, but
Is there a motion to approve the agenda
as amended.
as amended?
I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda as amended.
I second it.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, it passes. Very good. Okay.
You going?
Yeah, let's go. Call to order. Welcome to the Calexico City Council, Calexico Redevelopment Successor Agency, Calexico Financing Authority, our regular session agenda for March 4th, 2020, and it's approximately 6:35. And roll call, City Clerk.
Mayor Hodge,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Romero,
Here.
Councilmember Arriola Fernandez,
Here.
Councilmember Risen,
Here.
Councilmember Pacheco.
Here.
We have a quorum, Mayor.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I'll lead you. Hand over heart, ready, begin. Mr. Dale, will you please do the honors here?
Together, we
Mayor Pro Tem will do the invocation.
You just keep standing up. Señor, te damos gracias esta tarde por estar aquí presente, poder trabajar para no nomás a ti, Señor, sino también para nuestro pueblo. Que podamos hoy tomar las decisiones con más sabiduría, que te den toda la honra y la gloria. En el nombre de Jesús te damos las gracias. Amén.
Amen. Thank you. You may be seated. Very good. Closed session announcement, City Attorney.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you,
Yes.
Mayor. We met a closed session on 2 items on the agenda. We received direction, but no reportable actions were taken. Thank you.
All right, very good. And announcement, City Clerk.
These proceedings may be viewed on the City of Calexico website at www.calexico.ca.gov the Friday following the City Council meeting. Mayor Hodge will have community hours to hear the concerns of the citizens the 4th Tuesday of the month from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. at City Hall in the City Manager's Conference Room, 608 Heber Avenue, Calexico.
All right, thank you. Now we come to presentation. We have one this evening. It's a proclamation honoring Sergio Gaitan as a distinguished artist. Sergio Gaitan was a very close friend of mine. He passed away November 4th, I believe, 2019. I will begin Whereas the Calexico City Council believes that it's important that we honor and acknowledge those people who contribute artistically to the betterment of our community, and
Whereas Sergio Gaitán, known as Checo to many, who was born in Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico, on June 13, 1958. His family immigrated to the United States, and he grew up in Brawley, where in elementary school he began to exhibit his artistic talents. And whereas Sergio attended local public schools, he attended the Arts Instruction Institute via correspondence in 1977. In Pearl Valley College, receiving an Associate's of Arts degree in 1981, and San Diego State University Calexico campus, receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1985. And
Whereas Sergio is distinguished artist and a product of Imperial Valley. And
Whereas Sergio has for the arts of great, mostly especially for his drawings and sketches, and whereas Sergio volunteered much of his time as a member of the Calexico Arts Commission, where he coordinated various international arts exhibits and created the black and white exhibit at the Calexico Cultural Arts Center, and tradition that has been continued throughout the years. And
Whereas Sergio, through his work with the Black and White exhibit, reached many artists on both sides of the United States and Mexico border and promoted a strong collaboration towards the art and economic development. And whereas Sergio has left us with a substantial amount of pieces of art, which include drawings and a painting collection to be recognized and admired. And
now therefore be it resolved that the City of Calexico, City Council, by token of this proclamation and on behalf of the residents of Calexico, congratulate Sergio Gaitan on the occasion of being honored as a distinguished artist on March 12, 2020 at the Carmen Durazo Cultural Arts Center. In witness whereof, I hereunto affix my signature and official seal of the City of Calexico on the 4th day of March 2020. His brother Julio is a little under the weather, so he couldn't be here to accept this. But Lizette, will you please do the honors? And before we move on, the tribute to Sergio Gaitan and his art will be, as stated, March 12th, starting at 6 p.m. at the Carmen Cultural Arts Center, a week from tomorrow. I hope everybody can attend. His art was unique and outstanding, and there will be a reception and other amenities for the evening. Thank you. Public comments and public appearances.
This is the time for the public to address the City Council on any item not appearing on the agenda that is within the subject matter jurisdiction of the City Council. The mayor will recognize you when you come to the microphone. Please state your name and place of residence for the record. While members of the public are encouraged to participate, it is unlawful to disturb or delay the council meeting with personal or slanderous remarks. If the item you wish to comment on is a consent item, please comment now. The City Council is prohibited by state law from taking action or discussing items not included on the printed agenda. If the item you wish to comment on is on the public portion agenda, we will take your comment when we get to the item on the agenda. Please direct your comments and questions to the City Council.
Thank you. Any public comments?
Yes, sir. Mr. James Beaver?
Please make sure you have your slip submitted.
Ladies and gentlemen of the council, the Honorable Mayor, Bill Hodge, the City Attorney, Gail Dale, the City Manager, and Chief of Police Chalo. I just want to bring as a citizen, my name is James Beaver, former Police Commissioner. the item about the cameras for the city, especially in the business district. There's been a store that's been larceny, they say, burned on Third Street. There was another break-in at Prince's Jewelers over on Second, and that was even in the daytime, that it was closed. And I think that would be the eyes and ears of the health of the city of Calexico and police department. I don't know the population, what, 43,000? And I believe it calls for about 48 police officers, something like that. Well, it was in the past. But I think with the modern day and this day and age, even with drones, I think we ought to be ahead of the game, not behind. And as long as I've been here 40 years in Calexico in the Valley, I think it's time we go electronically and put surveillance. And at least we know who it was, or, you know, we may not be able to prevent it at the moment, but these people seem that they know what they're doing. That store that was broken in, it was, you know, people, professional. They're in and out before you can blink an eye. So that's all I have to comment. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Beeler. Any others?
Ms. Carmen Estrada?
Buenas tardes, soy Carmen Estrada, directora y fundadora del programa Calexico Parents Association, comisionada de Parques y Recreación de aquí de la ciudad de Calexico. La visita de hoy que estamos aquí con ustedes es para avisarles que tenemos ya el permiso para hacer el cerco de Quinti Andrade, que se va a empezar mañana. El cual no se había hecho por el clima que ha estado, pues llovió, y como nosotros tenemos pura gente voluntaria, no tenemos personas que se les va a pagar, entonces ellos se agendan para tal fecha, llovió, no se pudo y hubo detallitos los cuales no se llevaba a cabo, pero ya ahorita ya le di al señor City Manager, le di el permiso que nos dio ya la ciudad para empezar el cerco, y Lili ya nos facilitó las formas las cuales van a llenar cada una de las personas que van a hacer el cerco. Y ya estamos listos, mañana a las 8 ya empezamos. Y también quiero comentarles sobre lo de los baños. De los baños de Quinti Andrade, pues ya esto ya está aprobado. Nada más que necesitamos, pues ya empezar. City Manager, estuvimos de acuerdo de que la ciudad de Calexico va a poner el material y nosotros por parte del programa Mano de Obra, y pues queremos que se agilice esto, porque la verdad los niños es muchísima gente. Tenemos la Liga de los Niños Especiales, la Liga de los Niños de los Adultos y la Liga de los Niños. Estamos hablando alrededor de casi 1,500 personas. La verdad es desesperante que tampoco podemos tener baños portátiles porque no se puede. Entonces queremos agilizar los baños. La persona que el ingeniero nos va a dar gratis, o sea, no va a cobrar por hacerles el diseño, ya no los hizo, ya los tienen aquí. Entonces ya nada más es cuestión de que ustedes pues se autoricen y se agenden para que lo aprueben, de que se lleve este proyecto, pero ya es una emergencia, la verdad. Y gracias. Con permiso.
Gracias.
Thank you, Mrs. Estrada.
Mr. Arturo Medina?
City Council members and everyone. I'd like to make a couple of comments. I'd like to start by an issue that I've brought up a couple of times, and that has.
Mr. Medina, I'm
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. May you speak a little louder?
Sure, sure. It has to do with vandalism and trash dumping. This includes animals at the abandoned lot located at Clinton and Cole Roads. This place is quickly being buried by trash dump by a couple of individuals who are now dumping dead animals. One driver seems to be a landscaper, and one who dumped the dead dog drives a truck that dumped also cardboard boxes that appear to be from a furniture store. I have taken and recorded this individual's, well, one of them at least. I've seen the others dumping trash early in the morning around 5 o'clock. I first related this issue to all the city council members through an email, as well as the chief of police last year. The vandalism issue was first related also to Mr. Pacheco during 2018 in an email also. This place, in my opinion, it needs to be closed, the access to traffic on all sides, because there are like 2 or 3 entrances, and perhaps some of these issues can be avoided. Okay, there's also hunting in this area, which is right adjacent to the All-American Canal on that green area basin, which is pretty dangerous because people walk on weekends. Sometimes in the afternoon they walk around there, and I have also brought this issue up to the city council. There are also off-road vehicles that are very common in this lot. Most concerning also, there's evidence that people are lighting fires around the All-American Canal. You can see the traces and all that there. And so I would like the city council to take this into consideration. I have videos of this individual dumping trash. You can hardly see it, but because it was very dark. This is 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:15 in the morning.
Please finish up your comments, Mr. Medina.
That was one of them. The other has to do with a citation that I was given about, I think, 2018, and I brought it up also. This was for a parking without valid tags that I feel is very unfair.
Your time is up, sir.
Okay, will there be another opportunity?
Just closing remarks.
Okay, well, that's it. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Medina. Next?
Supervisor Escobar?
Yes.
Let's give him 2 minutes.
Mr. Escobar, 1 minute and a half.
Sorry now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Just give it to Gabby and then pass it on, but anyway. A little
Thank
late
you.
for that. I'm glad Miguel's not here. It's been having. Good afternoon, Mr. Dale, Mr. Campos, Councilmember Arreola Fernandez, Councilmember Romero, Mayor, Mr. Pacheco, Councilmember Risen, Councilmember Pacheco, and Migavi. 3 items. Item number 1, I handed to you letters of support that the Board of Supervisors recently approved as of yesterday. Those letters are for keeping the White House budget as is when it goes to Congress. As you know, Congress needs to approve the budget, and there's always infighting, Republicans against Democrats, Democrats against Republicans. The White House did include Phase 2B, which is the reconstruction of the pedestrian port of entry. Hopefully they can also staff it, but that's a separate matter. And it's very important that we let our legislators know, be it our senators Feinstein and Harris and our congressman, Mr. Juan Vargas, know that we need to keep that in force and as basically presented by the White House. So hopefully they'll pick on something else and not pick on our Phase 2B. So I believe our clerk of the board or our intergovernmental relations officer, Rebecca Baxter Terraza, sent an email, I believe to you, Mr. Dale, or maybe to Gabby, I'm not sure. Hopefully, I mean, we'll send to the 7 cities of our county. I think everybody is adversely affected, obviously Calexico by far the most, but all our cities are adversely affected by the issues relating to either pedestrian or vehicular border wait times. On that note, I also have We've confirmed the meeting for March 19th.
Yes.
It will be held, I believe, at 10 a.m. at the county building on Main Street in El Centro. I believe Gabby will be directing traffic from a City of Calexico perspective. Lastly, coronavirus. Our medical director is giving weekly updates at the Board of Supervisors, and I think it would be imperative that we bring him over to Calexico. There is so much information, there's so much fake news, as that is the new term that everybody's using out there. There's a lot of panic. There's a run on hand sanitizers. I just went to Target, there wasn't any. So I think it would behoove us to bring Mr. Monday to the City of Calexico to make a presentation as to the coronavirus, what is occurring, what is reality, and what is fiction. I've also asked the county to look at a state of emergency, because at the end of the day, if we declare a state of emergency, we can get state funding a lot faster. And as of today, our governor has declared a state of emergency for California, which means California can get federal funding that much faster. The justification is primarily the fact that we are a border community, and obviously we have a high Chinese population in the City of Calexico. So I think that will fly, and hopefully we'll be able to get that done within the next 1 or 2 weeks. That's it from my end. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Supervisor. Any other public comments? City Clerk.
Make sure I get on March 19th.
No, sir.
No? Okay. City Council comments and reports of meetings attended. Councilwoman Fernandez?
I don't have anything.
Not today. Mayor Pro Tem?
Just want to congratulate and thank the Calexico Chamber of Commerce
Oh.
for their Mardi Gras event that they hosted last Friday at the Calexico Community Center. I want to congratulate Hildy Carrillo and their entire board for putting on such a great event. Congratulate the new king and queen, Mr. David. I forgot the lady's name. I'm so sorry. Mr. David Cañas and Valentina. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good music, a lot of good times, a lot of great people out there. And then tomorrow, that's it. Congratulate everybody. Also, yes, congratulate the the Calexico Bulldogs basketball team for their first ever CIF championship. Congratulate Coach Hugo Estrada, Joe Rodriguez, and the other boys, because they did one heck of a job. Unfortunately, their path ended at the state tournament, but nevertheless, they went up and beyond, and I just see a good future for them. These kids, a lot of them have been playing travel ball since they were really young, and now being able to flourish at high school, I think it's just good for our community in general. I forgot also, there's this one gal, I was looking for her name right now. She ended up placing 3rd place in the wrestling state championships for Calexico too, so I want to congratulate her as well. I'm so sorry I don't have the name right now, but as soon as I do, I will try to put it out there. So those are my comments, Mr.
Thank you
Mr.
very
Mayor.
much, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem. Councilman Rising.
I have no comments.
All right. Councilman Pacheco.
No, we need to recognize all our high school Calexican winners, state championships, and I think Our Lady, Vincent went and Calexico went, and boys and girls basketball, and we had soccer, our boys go to. So we need to have a recognition
Some kind
day.
of recognition.
Yeah, we can pass
Maybe
out
a parade.
certificates here at the chamber and
Or,
recognize them.
and a parade.
Do
A
that.
parade might be.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we want to thank also receiving the park, our park money
Yes.
that I think Ms. Palomit and company did a good job, and we're receiving, how much, Mr. Dale? 8.5 million for the park and the gym and the courts, and that's a nice little feather in our cap, because we're short on a lot of parks in the city. That's a good feather in our cap. Thank you for all your hard work. Louis.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all I
That's a
have.
real plus. Okay, and I don't have any this evening. So moving on, city manager's report. Mr. Dale.
Yes, thank you. We did have the Coffee with a Cop event.
Yes.
It really, I was amazed at our police department, their camaraderie. They came to this event on their own time. fully dressed, and I just thought it was amazing. They had a great interaction with the public, and there was questions posed and answers given, and I was just really proud.
Coffee was good.
Coffee with a cop, yes. I didn't take any coffee, but
And their cookies were delicious.
yeah, and so thanks to the library for that, setting that up to us. Really appreciate that, and obviously the chief. So we really thank them, and it was a great event
Yeah.
for the public.
It was, and like you're indicating, you could tell that the morale is a lot higher now.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all getting along and good camaraderie.
Yep. And as you stated, Councilman Pacheco, the 8.5 million, I also want to add my congratulations, and the person that really oversaw the whole thing is Lily Falomir, sitting right there, so you just should know. That's all.
That's all, thank you. Moving on to consent agenda items, number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is,
Motion to accept items 3, 4, and 5.
So moved.
okay, is there, all right, second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, very good. Now it's time for discussion and potential action items, number 8.
6.
Number 6.
Number 6, I don't know what, I gotta get new glasses.
Just want to get out of here.
The subject is authorize city manager to file notice of completion for street improvement project, asphalt rubber composite layer overlay in designated streets, project number 2019-400. Any background on that again,
Oh, you want to go
Mr.
ahead?
Dell?
Yeah.
Or-
Good evening, Mayor and council members. The item before you is to authorize the city manager to file the notice of completion. In December of 2019, we finalized the 2019 street improvement project. So this is just to close out the project, and then we can start doing the 2020 street improvement project.
Okay.
This project did come, it was a $5.2 million project. It came within budget, and also it was completed on time.
Okay. All
Just
right.
one order
Questions?
change. Just had one.
We just had one change order, which was about $160,000, but it was just for additional work that needed to be done on concrete and striping and asphalt.
Any other comments or questions? Public comments, City Clerk, on this item? No?
Sir.
Okay.
Mr. Dale, keep up the good work, and I think by allowing our citizens to know that we're working for them
Diligently.
to make sure that their tires and their shock absorbers and their bumpers will be in good condition once all these streets are nice and level.
Well, like I
Good
had,
job.
thank you, but it really wasn't me. The Public Works Department and the Engineering Department, they did the plans in-house with our interior, so it was really good.
Spend the money.
Yep.
Will do.
Don't hold on to it.
Okay, is there, we need to vote on this, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
make a
of
motion to
course.
accept.
Second?
Second.
All right, very good, by Mayor Pro Tem. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? All right, no opposition, it passes unanimously. Moving on to item number 7. And this subject is adopt a resolution approving recordation of a final map known as parcel map number 058-400-060 and 058-400-007 and 058-400-009. And we have some clarification or background on this. Mr. Velasco.
Yes, so you all had previously approved a map on, I believe it was the 22nd of January. However, when we were going, corresponding with the third-party engineering firm, they did noted that there was an additional parcel that did need to be included in the map. for consolidation of a parcel. So if you look at the page right after the staff report, Mr. Dale created this easy to understand map where it includes the additional parcel that was not included before. So what we're asking for you to do is to approve this resolution. That way we can record the map at the county very soon. And some of these parcels will be available for sale, I believe. So it is a timely matter, and that's why we're bringing it back so that we can get to the bottom of this, and I can go to the county clerk and record this document, and the city can move on with its business. I understand the maps you have are kind of small, so if any of you would like to see the actual map, I have it right here. It's a lot larger.
This doesn't go into the Little League field?
Yes,
does go
yes,
to
it
the Little
does.
Field?
This is part of the Little League
It does,
field,
right?
yes.
It does take that into account?
Legion Park specifically.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Legion Park's on Cesar Chavez, behind Alex Rivera Little League field.
We're
Yeah.
gonna come to agreement anyways, right? That they're not, even though we're gonna
Correct.
write the parcels, nothing's gonna happen to the parks until other parks.
Cordova.
The agreement is that those lots that are part of Legion Field will not be sold or used until a new baseball field or softball fields are made. Yeah.
And this project's ready to go. It's my understanding that all the lots that are going to be for sale have utility hookups. So this is,
Any more
The
questions?
former
or comments?
Tortas and Beer, right? That area, right?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
So the planning division recommends that the city council approve this.
Motion to approve item 7, Mr. Mayor?
One
Unless-
second. Public comments, City
No,
Clerk?
sir.
Okay, go right ahead. Again,
Sorry,
Mayor
Mr.
Pro
Mayor. Motion to approve item number 7?
Tem. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Risen. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. It passes unanimously. And item number 8. Subject matter is award bid proposal from E.H. Wax, a division of ITW in the amount of $75,301.10 for the purchase of one valve exercise machine and vacuum system and excavation clean-out unit for water distribution division. Mr. Dell, oh, there you are, okay, ready?
Yes. One of the requirements from the State Water Resource Quality Control Board drinking water is that we have a flush valve program for our water distribution system. We currently have it, but the major equipment, which is the valve system excavation cleanout unit, is not working properly. So we went out to bid, and we only received one bid from E.H. Wash for $75,301.10. So I come before you to ask for authorization to purchase the equipment for our water distribution division. No general fund will be used for the
No
purchase of
general
this
funds, that's good.
equipment.
And the budget was 90,000. Go ahead.
We only have a 1-year warranty on a $75,000
It's
piece of equipment.
typical. If we wanted a longer warranty, we would have
It'd
to
be more
pay for it.
expensive.
Yeah, so, yeah, it,
We got great welders, I'm assuming.
It's just 1 year though.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure after the year's up, things might happen and we're not covered, so that it's
Yep.
out of our pocket to make.
if you wish, we can purchase an extended warranty.
You know, how much
I
is-
don't know what that number would be. We'd
Yeah,
have
would
to,
go back
and I can do it administratively on my end if that's what the direction is.
Well, it's a piece of equipment that's $75,000. I mean,
Yes, it is.
you could look into it.
Yep. Just for information only, we had budgeted 90,000 for this, so we know we're definitely within the price range.
Awesome.
All right, then, yeah, like Councilman Pacheco indicated, we can look into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. Any more comments or questions concerning this item? No? Public comments, City Clerk?
No, sir.
No. Very good. May I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, by Councilwoman Fernandez, second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? No. No opposition. It passes unanimously. And that ends our action items and discussion. Future agenda items.
Yeah, I would like to get the IED to come down here and give us information on the Gutierrez Park and why it's still getting flooded like crazy. It's like a lake out there right now.
Yes, it is.
So I would like to put, yeah. I'd like to get, together with IID, give us some information on what's going on there.
We are in constant contact, I think daily contact with them from our public works side. It's a complex situation that we're trying to find what the solution is. I think we have an idea of what it is now. So I know they are aware and are working on it.
The neighborhood complains about the mosquitoes.
Correct.
The mosquitoes that is drawn by the water. And,
Like a lake.
yeah, it hampers their parties and their carne asadas.
Yep.
Piggybacking off of Councilman Bryson, maybe we can get the IIDC also working on, see how we can do, really get an idea, something concrete to start getting a substation.
Substation.
Super important, especially with all these projects
That's
that are
being
coming
worked
up.
on too, right, Mr. Dale?
It's definitely being discussed.
It's being
I mean,
discussed, but it's not being worked on. So
Okay.
we definitely need, I think we put our foot down, find a way where we can,
I think
you know,
you're
make this
correct.
happen.
Yeah.
A lot of people have approached us from private entities.
Right.
Wanting to do a partnership with the city, but obviously nobody wants to take that step forward
Well,
because
it's a-
we don't
it's a
know
big
what
risk.
IID's gonna,
It's a big risk.
right.
Okay.
And then also the job description for the recreation,
we're working on the reorg. Hopefully,
maybe the next meeting.
we can bring it. Yes, that's the goal.
Okay. Councilwoman Fernandez, future agenda items?
No, I don't have anything
All
at
right.
this time.
I don't have any either this evening. So, any other?
Oh, before we close out, Mr. Mayor?
Sure.
I actually, I had a look, I'm sorry. So the girl that won third place at the California State Wrestling
Wrestling.
Championship at the 106-pound division was Karen Salaiz. So congratulate
Very
her
good.
too.
Congratulations.
Mr. Mayor, somebody's got a question.
Mr. Medina, we've already submitted the white slips. Not listed.
I was expecting that you would have some sort of comment on what I mentioned.
And what you meant, unfortunately, the way the protocol is, you come up and comment, we have to be quiet. We can't really retort or respond. But
Mr. Medina, all those items that you
They are
suggested,
noted.
the trash dumping, the gun shooting, the trafficking there, all that, off-roading and all that stuff, we've taken notes on it, so we'll
Yes.
we'll address those issues.
yes, it's not being ignored. Thank you. All right. Is there a motion to adjourn for this
Motion to
evening?
adjourn?
All right, second. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn. This is a quick meeting.